The day 6 we started at Strawberry Flats Campground in Mancho Lake. Our destination is White Horse today, but we will be doing our lunch break at the Liard Hot Springs, which is only 62 kilometers from the Mancho Lake. Um, that is the unfortunate stretch where two tourists, about 4 weeks after we traveled, got killed by some notorious killers. And like, this is so heavenly place, and something like this you cannot expect this to happen. But like, that was so unfortunate. Like, those travelers, they were like us, and all of a sudden they got killed on this beautiful highway. Me and my wife, we were so touched by this incident, and I was not able to continue this video without remembering them. um, because every time we will recall Mancho Lake and the Liard Hot Springs, they will be remembered as well. Mancho Lake Lodge is not too far from the Strawberry Flats campground. It has a RV site, gas station, full accommodation, and a payphone. When you get here, the RV site is very first. It is on the left hand side. Couple of sites are full service and couple are partially serviced. Um, for everything you pay at the hotel reception, which is that big red roof building on the left hand side. After you pay there, then you fill up at the gas station. Today 7th June, we left Mancho Lake at 7:15. Now it's about an hour, but we filled the gas and took a few stops for the photography, and now it's 8:15. We are heading towards Liard Hot Springs, and we will have a dip in the hot springs, and then we will head straight to the White Horse. Tonight our goal is to reach White Horse, and then from there another episode of our journey will start, which is going to be the Dempster Highway, Dawson City, then Tombstone National Park. Then we will be heading towards Inuvik. Let's see how it goes. And to this day 6, today is the day 6 of our journey, and so far everything is going great. We were too tired when we left, but we took two breaks, one at our friend's house in Fort Nelson, thanks to him for the hospitality, and then yesterday I just slept in the whole day, and now I am fully recharged and good to drive. So we will keep you guys posted. And this area is beautiful. It has lots of bisons and tons of stone goats in this area. This is the boundary of the Mancho Lake. So now the Mancho Lake Park has finished here. So this bridge is the Liard River Bridge. It is a suspension bridge which was built in 1944 at the kilometer 798 of the Alaska Highway. Liard River is marking the northern end of Rocky Mountains. After we cross this river, we will reach the Liard Hot Springs, which is a must stop for all the tourists going through this stretch. And if someone is going to skip it, I will say their journey is not complete, because that is a must stop for all the visitors going through this stretch. That is so relaxing, that is refreshing, and that will reset your journey when once you dip in those hot springs at the Liard. Liard River Hot Springs are on the right side of the Alaska Highway. You can see they have a sign here, Liard River Hot Springs, and once you get in there, they have this check post where you'll stop on the way in and pay the $10 fee. I guess it is all cash you have to pay, and then you, after paying, you continue on towards a very large parking lot. It has good parking for um, single vehicles and even up to large RVs. I have seen full-size big RVs there, and they also have a playground in there, as you can see right up at the front. It is very nice playground. Our kids played there for some time. Now we are heading to the Liard hot springs, so all set for a dip in the hot springs of the Liard river. So there is a boardwalk which leads to the hot springs, and this marshy area has about 250 plant species and 14 orchid species in those, and 14 other species which are just surviving in this area because of the hot springs. And if you look at the water in this marshy land, there are a lot of fishes in here, small fishes right there. What an amazing natural habitat for the plants and the marine life and the wildlife.
More
Wow.
than 250 plants.
And they informed us that there is a little bear cub in the area. He's not creating any problems, but he's just wandering around in this vegetation. This is what I was talking about: moose and the minerals. Mammals, birds, reptile, and the amphibians are all drawn to the abundant swamp vegetation and its associated insect life. Moose frequent the area to feed on the aquatic plants, which are richer than land plants in essential minerals. Wow. So if we go quiet for a minute, then we can listen to the surrounding birds. Yeah, now we are just about to reach the hot springs. It is about 10 minutes walk from the parking lot. Here we go, the little ones are ready to have a dip. And if you see, right there are the hot springs. So these are the hot springs, and you can still, I'm outside, but you can smell the sulfur. Okay, now we are ready to jump into the hot springs. Are you ready, Mira?
एक मिनट हिम्मत यार इधर
Good job. Okay, so now after having a dip in the hot springs, it's so refreshing. And I would like to mention that if you are coming here, you don't have to be kind of prepared like the pool. Like you can just come with whatever footwear you have, and then you can uh, you can take off the shoes right outside the pool and jump into the pool. And the boards around the pool are made so well that you don't have to worry about getting your feet dry or anything. Like, it's so nice here. So just bring your bathing suit and you're good to jump into the pool, get out, put your shoes on, and then carry on with your journey. That is an awesome experience. Is that right?
Put your jacket on.
Now we will be heading to the Hanging Gardens. The interesting part about this boardwalk is that was made by the American Army, I guess in 1940s sometime. So when you go to the Hanging Gardens, the pool remains on your left. Very scenic, very beautiful. After the bath, the smell of hot springs, and like it's so refreshing. The boardwalk to the Hanging Garden goes up through the dense trees. Look at the vegetations, and about 14 plant species, which are just surviving here because of this hot springs environment. The hiking beyond this point is not permitted, I guess, because of some bear safety and the protection of the natural habitat. Few stair steps, three sets of stair steps before we get to the Hanging Garden. So this is called tufa, and here it is defined what the tufa is. It says the hot springs water bubbles through the porous limestone, dissolving calcium and other minerals. These minerals react with the air and are deposited on the surface, where they harden into stone to form tufa. Tufa forms the traced base of the spectacular greenery and the flowers that grow here. at the Hanging Garden. Okay, folks, now we are ready to leave for the White Horse from the Liard Hot Springs.
This is the best hot springs I've ever gone, and I feel so fresh. Before coming, we were all feeling so cold, and now everything is gone. Feels like light and newborn babies. Himmat, how do you feel?
Okay, parking at Liard Hot Springs is very good. It can accommodate trailers, motorhomes, and the small cars. If you look behind, um, that is the biggest rig on the parking lot, and we have about one, two, three trailers and three motorhomes, and still there is room for other cars and even the motorhome. And they also have additional parking across the highway um, for the overflow. So that's why, like, if you are visiting, you should not be worried about parking or anything. Just come here and enjoy the hot springs. Okay, that was about the Laird Hot Springs, and coming up is the journey from Laird to the Watson Lake and the Signpost Forest. Stay tuned, and please do subscribe if you are enjoying all those videos. We are going to take you all the way to the Arctic Ocean through the Yukon, Dawson City, and Dempster, Inuvik, and finally we will reach the Arctic Ocean. That is our final destination. Do not forget to give it thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in episode number 8.